In the unfolding narrative of Jammu and Kashmir, the National Conference, under the leadership of Abdullah, emerges as a key advocate for the restoration of full statehood. Why is this so critical? Because this return is seen as fundamental not just for reviving democratic processes but also for empowering local governance. As we delve deeper, we uncover how this advocacy shapes the very future political framework of the region. Let's consider the past. Abdullah held the position of chief minister from 2009 to 2014, a period when Jammu and Kashmir basked in the privileges of special status under Articles 370 and 35A. These articles provided a significant degree of autonomy that is now deeply woven into the fabric of this region's history. Understanding this backdrop is crucial, as it illuminates the complexities of the current political landscape. Yet, change came swiftly. The shift to Union Territory status in August 2019 cast a long shadow, leading to a stark reduction in the powers of Jammu and Kashmir. This transformation has left lasting impacts on governance and local autonomy. As we explore these developments, it is essential to grasp how they influence the ongoing political discourse surrounding the region. In the heart of this political turmoil, local parties like the National Conference and Congress are raising their voices for the restoration of full statehood. Their election manifestos not only echo these calls but also promise a commitment to local empowerment.
Cult These pledges weise Herz of the people? Only time will tell.
Recent remarks from Rahul Gandhi have signaled a seismic political shift. He compellingly argues that, for the very first time in history, the rights of a state were stripped away, replaced instead by the unfamiliar terrain of Union Territory status. His insistence on the need for the return of statehood raises questions. What does this mean for the people of Jammu and Kashmir? As elections draw near, Omar Abdullah's statements shed light on expectations from the central government. He articulates a three-step approach that includes delimitation and crucial elections. Will these steps pave the way for the promises of statehood to be fulfilled? The anticipation builds. The reorganization that transformed Jammu and Kashmir into a union territory has dramatically altered its governance structure, centralizing authority under the lieutenant governor. This change has not only shifted power dynamics but has also further diminished local decision-making. What does this mean for the ordinary citizen in this region? This transition from a special state to a union territory has ignited a whirlwind of questions about the future political landscape in Jammu and Kashmir. The implications for local governance and representation loom large in the minds of many. How will these changes ultimately shape the region? The introduction of new regulations has not gone unnoticed. It has empowered the lieutenant governor, making him a pivotal figure in the administrative realm of Jammu and Kashmir. But with this shift comes a palpable sense of increased federal control. What does this mean for the daily lives of those living under this governance? Moreover, legislative authority has seen a profound shift in Jammu and Kashmir, as the government now needs the lieutenant governor's nod for financial bills and amendments. Such requirements create hurdles that could stymie effective governance. How will local leaders navigate this new landscape? Now, the process for restoring statehood is unfolding. It necessitates the new government to propose a resolution to re-establish Jammu and Kashmir state status once the new ministers take their oath. This crucial step holds the potential for significant change. Will they rise to the occasion? It's important to note that any amendments to the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act will require the approval of both houses of parliament. This legislative requirement adds layers of complexity to the road ahead for restoring statehood. What challenges lie in wait for the leaders of this region? The Supreme Court's ruling in December 2023 has sent ripples through the political landscape, prompting the central government to assure timely elections and a pathway back to statehood. This promise reflects ongoing political negotiations that are essential for local governance. But will these promises turn into reality? However, the central government is taking a cautious approach regarding the timing of restoring statehood. Recent statements from officials signal a preference for a gradual process rather than immediate action. What implications does this hold for the people eagerly waiting for change? The restoration of statehood is poised to usher in significant political changes within Jammu and Kashmir, altering the balance of powers in local governance and authority. The legislative powers of the assembly hang in the balance, leaving many to wonder what the future holds. Adding to this evolving story, amendments to Articles 286, 287, 288, and 304 could empower the state government significantly in trade tax and commerce matters. This shift symbolizes a move towards greater autonomy for the region. How will leaders and citizens respond to these changes together? Interestingly, Omar Abdullah's current focus has shifted towards regaining statehood rather than reinstating Articles 370 and 35A. This indicates a pragmatic approach amidst the swirling political currents. He seems to recognize the importance of nurturing good relations with the central government. What does this mean for his party's future? Finally, the central government's position, particularly articulated by Amit Shah, firmly outlines that Article 370 will not be restored. This declarative stance casts a long shadow on the prospects of future governance in Jammu and Kashmir. As families, we ponder, what does this mean for our communities and our